I have a magical list with me. Hi and welcome to 华文老师 the one channel for tips, tricks and insights to prepare for your Chinese O-level exams. I have made a quick tabulation, and if you were to memorize all the words in your Sec 1 to 4 syllabus, it's going to be 1000 plus words. But today we are going to push them all aside and really narrow it down to 100 words that you essentially need for your O-levels exams. I would like to tell you more about the 80-20 principle, where you put in 20% effort to achieve 80% of results. We really want to have a laser beam focus and cut down on our time required to study. Let me show you how. First, draw up a table. Come up with 10 themes that you can brainstorm. It's not important for you to harp on what is important, what is not. The idea is to brainstorm and come up with as many themes as possible. Next, review these themes. If there are overlaps, try to put them together so that your themes are varied. Next, for these 10 themes, for each of them, come up with 10 vocabularies as quickly as possible. And after that, you will do a review to see what are the repeated vocabs and group them together. The more varied the vocabs, the better it is. To translate everything into Chinese. So let's take a look at the vocabs that I have formed for my themes. Take for example, I'm going to translate the vocabulary called resources. And I'll type it into the Pleco app. You will see a whole list of translation. Next, I will choose the most suitable translation that fits my theme. For example, I choose 资源, natural resource, which fits the theme for environment. There are sentences that I can form with it by clicking onto sentence, and appearing on the first tab in the sentence, it says 爱惜自然资源. I might just add in a few words to make it complete. For example, I can do 我们应该爱惜自然资源. I would repeat this process of translation for all the 100 vocabularies that I have narrowed down for myself. The human brain has limited capacity, and if we are not going to review these 100 words daily, we will just forget about them. Hence, for every vocab, I will be making a flashcard for it. Write down the Chinese word, the Hanyu pinyin, the English meaning, and the sentence according to the theme that I'm talking about. I can group a few vocabulary that can fit into one sentence. Essentially, I'm cutting down 1/3 of sentence forming time. And it also helped me recap the meanings of the words that I have formed earlier. If I have already formed the vocabulary 环保 and 自然资源回收, I would group all 3 words together and form a sentence with the 3 words which ties into the theme that I'm talking about. 我们应该环保, 回收垃圾, 爱惜自然资源. We should recycle, reuse our rubbish, and treasure the natural resources. By doing it this way, you are actually using 1/3 of the time to learn up 100 vocabularies. I can use up quite a lot of vocabularies from my list. For example, I could use 品格, 家长, 亲子关系, 凝聚力, 成长. These 100 vocabularies will be extremely useful in your essay instead of cramming 1000 plus words. So if you find today's tips and tricks useful, please remember to click on the notification bell. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel for even more useful tips on how to prepare for your O-levels exams. If you have come up with your 100 vocabularies, share with us in the comments section so everyone can take a look at what kind of vocabularies we can come up with in O-level exams. All the best. Bye!